If you're considering getting a robotic lawnmower and you have a small to medium-sized residential lawn, the Mammotion YUKA Mini series right here might be just what you're looking for. So what we're gonna do today, we're gonna open it up, test it out, and see how it performs, so that way you'll know if it's right for you. So let's get this video started. We're going to do a very quick unboxing so that way we can really get to this. If you want to see a more in-depth video on unboxing and setting up a Mammotion robotic lawnmower, I did recently publish a video that's the Luba 2, that's the bigger one. So that has more in-depth, that's like a 20-minute long video. So that is something that you might want to check out. And if you do, that video link is down below. So I have a quick note I want to mention about the format of this video. So I had this YUKA Mini robot mower at the end of the 2025 mowing season. I planned to review it then, but then all of a sudden winter here in Michigan just moved in really early and I didn't get a chance to review this until the spring, which I thought would be a better idea because then you'd have like the nice grass and lawn like this, the real mowing conditions. So what happened in 2026 is they introduced a new YUKA Mini 2 version, which has some advanced features. So what I'm gonna do in this video is show you the essentials that it's gonna be the same between this and the 2 model, but then later on in this video, I'm gonna show you some of the upgrades and some of the intelligence and things like that. So I think this video is going to be very helpful for you because you may still be able to buy this mower right here for a little bit less money, but then all of a sudden the Mini 2 might be something that you'll wanna know about as well too. So let's get back to seeing how this works. All right, just like the other one, a quick start guide. This thing is amazing. So 2 sides and you'll be up and running in no time. All right, let's go ahead and lift it right on out. And this is the mower itself. So it has 1 disc with 6 blades. And as that spins fast, the centrifugal force forces these razor blades out. Boy, those are really sharp. So this just has these wheels right here that turn, and the back is what drives it. That's how it steers. A couple cameras up front right there. In the back, this is a dial. That's your height. So you spin that. Stop button like they all have. Yeah, 3 LED lights so it can mow at night. So it shows right here in the back, do not cover, because that's where the satellite or the RTK speaks to it. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna pause the camera. I'm gonna get all this set up because we wanna get right to seeing this docking and starting to mow and do a little bit of mapping of the yard. So let's move forward. Okay, so what we're gonna do right now is map out this little area right here. I call it island of lawn. So it's the circle part of our driveway. So I'm gonna go around, right here's a culvert with some stone, so we're not going to have it go through that. So what I'll do is a counterclockwise pattern. So I'm gonna hit start mapping the area. So it says while you're mapping this to stay pretty close to it. So within 1.5 meters. Got it.
Start mapping a task area.
All right, cool. So I'm just gonna go kind of slow around it. And if I don't like it right now, what I do after it mows a few times, it's really easy to just draw another one. This one zips along pretty good. So this area where you don't want to rush it because you want to make sure it gets all the spots that you want mowed. So we have a lot of cars in our driveway at times, so I want to make sure I don't get too close to the tires in case they park right on the edge of the lawn. There, automatically told me that it's complete. I'll hit save. So I decided to temporarily put the charging station right here for making the video today. I'm gonna find another location that's a little better suited for that. And then up on the roof right here, I temporarily put the RTK up there. So ideally it would be nice to put it on the end, like on the fascia or something there, and then you can have it go out and make it a 90-degree turn going up, like an L shape. So I think what we'll do is we'll have it mow area 2 first, and then area 1 second. So if you look at this, you'll see it has a 1 there and a 2 there, which I like. Now I'm gonna go under settings, cut path spacing. We'll have it 3.5 inches. So we're gonna have it actually overlap quite a bit. Cut path angle. We could do optimal, we can customize it, so which is cool. We can have it, if you do that, see, you can angle it. So we can have the pattern that we want. Perimeter mowing 2, we'll have it do 2. Standard obstacle detection. We didn't draw any no-go zones, so if there was a tree in the middle, we could have it go around that. So we'll have it, you can do the perimeter first, we'll have it do that instead of the middle of the zone. And then I just go ahead and hit start, and it's going through the checklist. So the robot self-checking, robot positioning, and you hear it start working. So here's the finished results. I'm happy with those results right there. It's looking good. So in zone 1, it's about 40% of the way done. It started over here, it worked its way to over here. And this lawn right now, it's really quite dry. And this is actually where Oakley and Leo usually go and hang out. So the lawn is not as green as it should be. It's kind of spotty, as you can see. But overall, I'm looking at the cut quality. Everything is nice and straight. Very happy with that. Then as I get down low, looking at the grass, it looks like a nice level cut. So a lot of times people with robotic mowers, they'll cut it maybe like a ½ inch at a time. Right now, I probably have it set to do about 1 inch, just so you can see a little more of the before and after. But what's nice about this, it has really fine grass clippings, so that does a nice job mulching the lawn and feeding the lawn. And if you're wondering if it tears up the lawn, I would say no. Underneath the front, it has 2 wheels that are on swivels that turn, caster wheels, so those don't damage the lawn in the back. Those 2 big wheels right there, they don't tear the lawn either. They have a really nice grip on the lawn, but they don't tear it. Here's an interesting test I thought you might want to see, is how the YUKA Mini performs on hills. So I'm going to draw a quick little zone right in here. And it's just going to basically be on the top of the hill, the side of the hill, and the bottom. Not real big. You can probably do it maybe about 15 minutes. So first, let's just go ahead and start mapping our zone here. This is basically going to be one big rectangle. We're going to start mapping.
Mapping a task area.
All right, just told me we're going to start mapping. Going up this steep hill here. And then we're going to go over by this blue spruce. Now we're going to go down the hill and way over here and back to the starting point. All right, I hit save.
Task area mapping completed.
Okay, so now I need to create a channel, just like a sidewalk going back to the docking station, because there's no other zones out this way. All right, once it docks, then we're going to just send it out, and I'll do a little bit of footage and a time lapse so you can see how it works. Okay, we're gonna send it out to start working. Everything's programmed. All right, we're gonna see it come at an angle up the hill. So now watch as this gets to the top, it makes its turn. The traction on those 2 wheels is really awesome. It just grabs right into it, and it's just slow and steady on the side of the hill like a mountain lion. Look at that, it's just turning. That's probably one of the more difficult turns right there. And as it's going down, it's making sure not to go too fast, just to stay on the side of that hill and not go slipping. Just like I promised, we're gonna look at the details here of the YUKA Mini 2. Okay, what sets this apart, there's no RTK, there's no limits, no signal issue. It has 360-degree LiDAR, which is this right up here. So that allows it to see in a complete circle. So if you're wondering what LiDAR is, you're going to hear that a lot with robot mowers. And that stands for light detection and ranging. So what that does, what that means, is it shoots out rapid laser pulses and it measures how long it takes for those pulses to bounce back. And then it builds a real-time 3D map of your yard. So that just helps to detect obstacles in your yard like trees and pets, lawn furniture. And then it also helps to shape your yard. And then just knowing your distances and boundaries without needing the GPS. So that works well for like going under trees because sometimes GPS gets blocked up there. And then the LiDAR also works better in low light situations. So here you can see the LiDAR in action. And then it still has those dual cameras right up there as well too. So here's just a sense of what the LiDAR looks like, what it's seeing, how it's breaking it down. So I'm going to have a link to the website, and then you can read through, take your time going through all the specs right here. So there's really quite a bit to take in. You can see the comparisons between the different mowers that they have. So that is what it looks like on the website. Let's get back to the video. So the YUKA Mini right here has really been doing a great job for me. I'm very happy with the way that it's worked, and you know, it's great for somebody that has a smaller residential lot, like in a subdivision up to like a 1/4 acre. This is really going to work well. I'm very happy with it. So what I noticed with this right here is you could probably take it out of the box and you could get it charged up and then have it ready to mow your first zone in about an hour. It's really that easy. So the one recommendation I have with this, if you're looking at getting it, is to get the optional 4G module card. So that will eliminate the RTK antenna. So that's something on the other Mammotion mower that I reviewed. That's the Luba 2, and that one has that same technology in it, so you don't need to have the RTK antenna. But that comes standard. So now a question I have for you is, would you trust a robot mower to handle your yard? Yes or no? Put your comment down below and hit me up with any questions that you have. I am up for that and really like to see what you guys think. So I hope this video has been helpful for you so you can see if this robot mower is right for you. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. That's it for now, friends. Thanks for watching. See you next time. What's great this summer is we have some nice, short, cool grass for the dogs to lay in this summer. Hey Oakley, how do you like the YUKA Mini robot mower?